Karna Pirapa Sana Kagunsin, a quick Magnas Mineracy. Go win apps the register to Piduna, Adom Su, Suksoi Swedina, vaccine Sikaptopi.
Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh reaches out to locals on second day of Jan Ashirwad Yatra. WHO flags fake jabs in India, Africa. And LPG prices hiked by 50 rupees within 7 weeks. Congress slams BJP, says Modi government proving costly for common man. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is UTPALA. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from the virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. As part of the Jan Ashirwad Yatra, Union Minister of State Education and External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh interacted with locals of Bamun Lekai of Yai School Assembly constituency today. Yai School BJP Mandal Karyakartas also organized a felicitation program for appointing Dr. R.K. Ranjan as Union Minister of State. The occasion was attended by BJP State President A. Sarda Devi, Minister Satyabrata and MLAs. Speaking to media persons, Dr. R.K. Ranjan said, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given him such an opportunity as the Prime Minister believes in him like the people of Manipur and have believed in him, and it's all happening only because of people's belief and trust in BJP. He appeals for people's support and prayers for successfully achieving the responsibilities handed over to him for the welfare of the people and Manipur. Today's yatra will reach out to different places of Thoubal, More and other places.
BJP की UAC हागत्सी अदुर बोझे कोई भारत अपुंब की सफर थोरांग की एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन दा कोई शरुक याबन होंगनी हाइबो मयाम दुन तो बीकी बदो मधुदा श्री नरेंद्र मोदी ना कंबी रगा कोई दा जाबा से दीबनी.
BJP Langthabal Mabal, under the auspices of MSME National Board member Robin Blackie, felicitated Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan at Langthabal Kunja Bazaar as Jan Ashirwad Yatra kickstarts from Imphal, Brahmapur today. Dr. R.K. Ranjan was also felicitated at various places of More, including More College organized by the college, and later paid floral tribute to Kuki leader Cheng Ja Pao statue near More police station. He was also felicitated at More Hill Tribal Council office with gifts and memorandums were handed out to him by the council. The visit was accompanied by BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, former MP K. Bhavananda Kakching MLA M. Rameshwar, Outer Manipur Parliament Lok Sabha BJP ticket candidate H. Sokofau, alias Benjamin Mate, and other BJP leaders.
Western India, Central India, East Bengal, Eastern India, East India, Mayamukha, Eastern Sandalana, was one thing less developed. Asikhalka, Sri Lankan Siva, NPS, Karasina, or Harase, Sabota was a basket to be Harakur, commercial, Kelaba, or little and look Senate or the law. Action oriented is all Kanda. Luxury bar, Miam City, Mumbai Agri,
Judoka Likmabam Sushila Chanu was felicitated at Haingang Marjing Lai Haraufam by the local clubs and local members, where Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren was also present. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren appreciated the splendid performance given by the 5 Manipuri Olympians in the Tokyo Olympic Games. He encouraged her to give her best performance in the future matches and not get discouraged on not winning a medal in the Tokyo Olympics. Chief Minister N. Biren also added that a total of 18 posts have been created for future Olympians in the sports department. On the other hand, judoka Sushila expressed her satisfaction on the felicitation organized by the local clubs and members, and further assured that she will do her level best in bringing a medal and honor to the state.
Manipur is India ki powerhouse ni India ki sports center ni hangga le ni maya mali ni apoi na kari ni reciprocate to ni ge hai ni mere na no position paisa pai mile deputy director the giren ni horoga na joint director assistant director bagi da pai post tara ni pan ji create ora ta chida te pura sports ki olympian khatagi hoiba hangwa ya maram di machine ko samaj da pi ichil je ta matik chaw naron su bi ba wakhalon masamu paning bagi sananing bagi madugi wakhalon adu apa society no bole apoi ne sonda apa society ko rungna pade na paisa na khada daga hospital kari kari adu da haina limit pai mohta apa sana roi machine kre am thogadi hospital da khada ba paisa do ha susra ko piani soi thakali angang sing jana maintain to ba jana encourage to with the hinangi club labor organization am soi thaka sari anu ma gumba ma susra ma thanda na apoi olympian khariam na hinang dagi amade hinang ke dagi puthong na koi kunno honasi aduga koi madu de da wara pa koi kunna yeminasi ai gi site gi soi yang madu maten pang je
BJP headquartered New Delhi National Executive Committee Scheduled Caste member Khairakpam Robin hinted at the pathetic condition of one and only Scheduled Caste Kunobati Boys Hostel at Laifam Kunau, which had been left without any repair for more than 40 to 50 years old. Speaking to media persons at his residence, Robin continued that many Scheduled Caste students, both boys and girls from far-off areas, who came for their studies are facing problems due to the poor and pathetic condition of the hostel with limited capacity. He added that there is no separate SC department, mentioning that it was first under tribal affairs, but now it is under MOBC, and many SC students have not gotten their scholarships yet. Khairakpam Robin further appealed to the concerned authorities to look into the matter at the earliest. Failure will submit a petition to the Ministry of Social Empowerment Justice to take up the necessary actions, he continued. Victims of a contract basis job scam at National Hydraulic Power Corporation NHPC has decried in a press meet held today somewhere at Sikmai, and scammers Lamjahat Tauthang alias Hadhat from Kangpokpi, working at taxation office, Thawal-born Yumnam Romeo, presently residing near Advanced Hospital and Pisak, who identified herself as NHPCL cashier, who slithered an amount of rupees 4 to 9 lakhs from each of the 3 victims, as well as documents, photos and payslips. Alleged poon of the victims identified as David Shah from Laimakong. The victims of the job scam urged the state government and concerned authorities to intervene and look into the matter. As part of phase-wise distribution of essential items to COVID-affected people of Passoy Assembly constituency, ex-MLA Sapam Kunjikishore, also known as Keba, continues to distribute essential items to more than 1,000 households of the constituency today. The essential items, which include rice, pulses, potatoes, onions and other edible items, were distributed to polling station 19/30, polling station 19/31, Hainaubok and Langjing Makha Lekai, including families who are on rental houses of the Assembly constituency. The essential items were distributed through YCWO and Lamjing Maira Club. Celine Digital and NR Media organized COVID-19 poster campaign at N Tarakong village under Lamlai Assembly constituency today. Speaking in connection with the poster campaign, Celine Digital producer Fanjaubam Lanajit Singh urged the people to be cautious and get vaccinated, as well as follow COVID-related SOPs given by the government to fight against the dreadful COVID disease. He further said the poster campaign was mainly organized to spread awareness to the people on COVID-19. FPO Celine Digital KSH James Singh and NR Media proprietor NR Rajesh also took part in the poster campaign. Armed rebel group Kanglai Yaol Kanna Lup KYKL observed the 28th Martyrs Day Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit, also known as August Taranipal, of the group today. A statement released by Secretary Publicity and Research of the group, A. Yaifaba, said every year KYKL observe Martyrs Day on the 18th of August. He said KYKL observed the day this year with a tribute to the Kanglai revolutionaries who sacrificed themselves to dismantle Indian colonialism and establish an independent socialist society for the Kanglai people. The function was observed in the outfit 1st, 2nd and 3rd Battalions, units, transit camps, as well as in a number of locations in and outside Kanglai Park. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic now ravaging countries around the world, the event was observed only for symbolic reasons as opposed to in the past. District Administration Bishnupur, District Police Bishnupur, Divisional Police, Forest Officer Bishnupur, Nehru Yuva Kendra Bishnupur and Young Kwakta Organization YKO jointly organized a tree plantation program at Aidaga, Kwakta of Moirang Assembly constituency today. SP Bishnupur Hobson Sapam, ADM Bishnupur H. Bobby Sharma, NYK Deputy Director Dr. Dhanachandra Salam, Range Forest Officer Moirang H. Geet Chandra Sharma, SDO Moirang Lunmaithang Haukip, all Bishnupur District Working Journalist Union President Y. Samananda, Vice President Dr. H. Romain, YKO President Anish Ahmed, planted various tree saplings around Kwakta, Ediga. Speaking on the occasion, SP Bishnupur Hobson Sapam said that YKO, in association with District Administration, have planted around 3,000 tree saplings under the theme Green Manipur at Kwakta area before, and today's tree plantation program will help in maintaining an ecological balance and further urge the people to plant more trees. As part of Seva Hi Sangathan Phase 2, social worker Karibam Jeevan today distributed essential items to the families of Thobal Kunau under Wangkhem Assembly constituency that are affected by COVID-19 second wave. Karibam Jeevan has been giving aid to around 16,000 families of Wangkhem Assembly constituency since July 31st, 2021. Speaking on the occasion, KH Jeevan urged the people to assist one another in times of need and to make our state a peaceful state by standing united. The locals appreciated KH Jeevan for his aid. It may be mentioned that local Maira Paibis and various club organizations also took part in distributing the essential items. It's time for a short break. See you right back.
Admission open. Uripok Lai Kurembi Laikai, Kangsup Rota Laiba, Council of Higher Secondary Education, Manipur, the affiliate Toba, Competitive Success Academy Gi Session 2021-22 Gi, Class 11 Science Ki Admission Hausare, Manipur Gi Tongan by School Amadi College Ki Maming Leraba Oza Singna, Takpi Tambiga Dauribani, Special Features da, Asonba Mahirwe Sing Nomajing Numit Yauna Suti Numit Singda, Extra Class Tathagani, Biometric Attendance System Galoinana, Audio Visual Class Tathagani, Nupi Macha Amadi Nupa Machagi Tongan ba Hostel Gi Khudong Chabasu Thamzari, Position Holder Amadi Meritorious Students Singi Oiba, Special Scholarship Galoinana, Mark Wang na Fangba Mahirwe Singi Tongan ba, Khudong Chaba Kayasu Thamzari, COVID Pandemic na Maram Oiraga Admission Fee, Lupali Sing Ahumda Amadi, Tuition Fee na Thada Lupa Chatrukta Hanthazari, Mode of Selection, Screening, Counseling, Mode of Admission, Online class will commence from 16 August 2021. Kupamarol Gidamak Ngasi Maglangsin Birao, Competitive Success Academy, Uripok Lai Kurembi Laikai, Kangsup Road, Imphal West.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidagi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Ichasingbu admission tawiduna mama mapasina machada piba ngamba, khwaidagi chawbu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Saraswati Charitable Trust, BSc Forensic Science, BE Cybercrime Security, Diploma in Pharmacy, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Radio Imaging Technology, BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Diploma in MLT, RIT, ODT, Dialysis Tamnabagidamak, Manipuri Mapanda Chatrabasu Yaragani. Manipur University da affiliate tawduna Pharmacy Council of India amadi Ministry of HRD New Delhi ne approved tawraba 100% job oriented oiraba Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangai da course sing asi English ngani kunmathoi kunithoi gi session da tamnabagi damak admission hojare hena kupamol damak contact tobiu Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangai aikhogi contact number 9856 575 163 natraga 9402 233 554.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Ministry of Ayush in collaboration with Regional Research Institute for Homeopathy, New Chekon Road under the aegis of Government of India today distributed Ayush 64 tablets free of cost to COVID positive patients within the age group of 18 to 60 years with Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh RSS and Seva Bharati volunteers RK Dinamani Singh, co-convener COVID-19 response team CRT. RSS said Ayush 64 tablets have been distributed to districts of Manipur and Ukhrul district home isolation and isolation centers. The tablets were distributed based on two categories, including instructing 2 bottles of Ayush 64 tablets, 2x2 tablets twice daily for the asymptomatic and 2x2 tablets thrice daily for mild to moderate. He continued that the patients are contacted directly through mobile phones whereby the patient positive report, government issued ID proof, Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID or any other valid government ID and individual contact number are filled in Ayush Department Google form and delivered to the patient's homes or isolation centers by the volunteers. He further added that doctors talked with the patients and their improvement and feedback are then filled in Google form. A total of 1,000 COVID patients have been treated by Ayush. Daily cases of COVID-19 in India continue to decline, although infections in Kerala surged past 20,000 again after 3 days of relatively low numbers. India reported 35,178 fresh cases on Wednesday, a day after daily numbers had dipped below 25,000 following low testing on Independence Day. Andhra Pradesh reports 1,433 new COVID-19 cases, taking the cumulative caseload to 19,97,102. Toll increases to 13,686 with 15 more deaths. The second wave of COVID-19 has come to an end in Telangana. This is the time to open educational institutions. Only vaccinated teachers and staff at schools, colleges and universities will be allowed. Odisha logs 993 new COVID-19 cases, 65 more deaths, over 2 crore jabs administered. Reacting to the assistance sought by the villagers to clear the debris and vegetation on the remote stretch of road connecting Dikuiram village and several other neighboring villages, which have been cut off due to a massive landslide and 3 different stretches of road to Tamai subdivision headquarters, the troops of 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter 22 Sector Assam Rifles / IGRE swiftly sprung into action with handheld equipments as spades, da, kukri, etc. After a lot of hard work, the unit cleared all the disrupted patches on road with assistance from local populace. Without any mechanical equipment such as excavators and dozers, the road was cleared after toiling hard for 4 hours. With this cleared and repaired road, villagers will have access to better education, health, employment, government development schemes and markets for self-reliance opportunities. These acts of social responsibility and synergy of the locals with the security forces also sends a positive message among the masses. This would also help to curb the unlawful activities, and the government resources can be utilized for what they are meant for without any scope for corruption. As we celebrate 75 years of independence as Bharat Ka Amrut Mahotsav, such acts of Jan Bhagidari will rewrite a new story of self-reliance as professed by Prime Minister of India, said Headquarter 22/Sector Assam Rifle/IGAR East. Amway India has announced that it has appointed Tokyo Olympic silver medalist Mirabai Chanu as its brand ambassador. Mirabai Chanu will be the face of Amway and its Neutralite products such as Neutralite Daily, Omega and All Plant Protein among others. CEO of Amway India, Anshu Budraja, said Amway and Neutralite symbolize best entrepreneurship, opportunity, women empowerment, nutrition and wellness globally. He said their association with Mirabai Chanu is a natural choice. She exemplifies their values of hope, commitment, self-empowerment, healthy living, and her commitment to fitness is unparalleled. This makes her the perfect partner to further amplify their ethos of helping people live better, healthier lives. The company recently launched Chyawanprash by Neutralite and Neutralite Vitamin C Cherry Plus, a targeted supplement in the food for special dietary usage (FSDU) segment. The Congress party today slammed the Modi government for the hike in prices of domestic gas cylinders for the second time within 2 months. Hitting out at the Modi government, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi today said that the BJP government's collection scheme is flourishing by selling the dream of UTPALA Yojana. An unsubsidized LPG cylinder now costs Rs 859.50 in the national capital. The government has also discontinued DBTL subsidies per cylinder to many consumers since May 2020. Priyanka said on 1st July, the Modi government increased LPG price by Rs 25 and again hiked the prices by Rs 25 on 17th August. They sell the dream of Ujjwala while the collection scheme of the BJP government is flourishing by increasing the price of LPG every month. Notably, the Congress party today held a press conference where it countered the BJP government's oil bond repayment claims made to justify the fuel price hike. The Congress party said that the government is punishing the common man by increasing the fuel prices at the time of COVID-19 pandemic. National spokesperson of Congress, Supriya Shrinate, said it is well known that the government has earned Rs 4.53 lakh crore from fuel tax. Even after this, instead of giving relief, the pockets of the general public are being robbed. She claimed that the increase in prices is not the result of global inflation because the prices are $611 per metric ton in Saudi Arabia, and if both rupees and dollars are taken together, when the cylinder prices should have been Rs 600 today. Congress said that the massive hike in petrol prices is a prime example of the failure of the BJP-led NDA. Congress claimed that the Modi government has increased prices of cylinders by Rs 165 since January this year. The opposition party said the Modi government has 11 women ministers and they should exert pressure on the minister to roll back the price hike. The Taliban have pledged not to seek revenge against their opponents in Afghanistan in their first press conference since taking power, as the United States said they would hold the terrorists to their promises to respect human rights. The Taliban announcements came Tuesday after the return of the Afghanistan co-founder Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar. The Taliban have agreed to allow safe passage from Afghanistan for civilians struggling to join a US-directed airlift from the capital, US President Joe Biden's national security advisor said on Tuesday, after reports emerged of some civilians being turned away or pushed back or even beaten as they tried to reach the Kabul International Airport. Meanwhile, the Afghan vice president claimed that after President Ashraf Ghani fled in the face of the Taliban sweep into Kabul over the weekend, and with his whereabouts unknown, the vice president is the country's legitimate caretaker president. time for another short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Admission open. Kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West ki Class 11 Science Amadi Arts ki Academic Session 2021 ki admission hauzare. School asi angang sing na mahai masing tambagidi yam na mapam saraba ing na chikna lairaba school amani. Jahi kudingi afava satra satri kaya puthokpagi damak Asia Today na Best Public School with Academic Excellence in Manipur Pidu na ikai kumna kraba school amasuni. Satra sing na online class yaw hena kudong chana bagi dama 60% and above satpa satra singda 4G tablet asi ahanba admission tauba satra chani fawada kudong chaba pizagani masiga iroinana chatliva session 2021-22 asigi class nursery dagi class 9 fawagi admission taubi hauduna amadi anoba admission taubi ningba singsu 4G tablet fawagi kudong chaba pizagani hena akupa marol gidama principal kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West Tanabiu contact number 9366167165 natraga 9366412934.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNACO School, excellence in education.
Heritage Convent Higher Secondary School, nurturing talents for tomorrow. Admission open for Standard 11 Science. A fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus, highly qualified and experienced faculty, state-of-art digital classroom, well-maintained book bay, well-equipped science laboratories, located in the heart of Imphal. Aura career launcher for NEET, JEE and Foundation. Hostel to be launched soon. Eligibility, Class 10 pass. Admission criteria, first come first serve basis and screening by the management. Also, we are providing introductory offers. Last date of admission 2nd September. Apply now. For more details, please visit our website www.heritageconvent.com.
Welcome back. Let's continue with the news headlines. Updates. The World Health Organization WHO said it has identified counterfeit versions of India's primary COVID vaccine, Covishield. The doses were seized by authorities in India and Africa between July and August, a WHO statement said. It also said the vaccine's maker, Serum Institute of India, confirmed that the doses were fake. The WHO warned that fake vaccines pose a serious risk to global public health. It called for their removal from circulation. There has been no official statement by the Indian government, but local reports said the country's health ministry are investigating the matter. Covishield is the Indian-made version of AstraZeneca's jab and is the most widely used vaccine in India, with more than 486 million doses administered so far. Serum has supplied millions of Covishield vaccines to countries in Asia, Africa, and South America as part of deals that were linked with various governments and the global COVAX scheme for poorer countries. India also sent Covishield doses to some of its neighbors as part of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vaccine diplomacy. But in the wake of a devastating second wave, COVID wave in April and May, the government decided to accelerate the vaccine drive and banned exports. Serum has since maintained that their priority remains India's own needs and they may not export again until the end of this year. India, which is the second worst affected country in the world, aims to vaccinate its entire people by the end of this year. About 13% of the population have been fully vaccinated since the beginning of the drive in January. At least 1,941 people are known to have died in Haiti in Saturday's powerful earthquake, a rise of more than 500 of the previous figure, officials say. Nearly 10,000 people have been injured and many are still missing after the 7.2 magnitude tremor. Rescue work has been hampered by heavy rains brought this week by Tropical Storm Grace to the Caribbean nation. The UN says about 500,000 children now have limited or no access to shelter, safe water and food. Bruno Mays, the UN Children's Fund UNICEF representative in the country, said countless Haitian families who have lost everything due to the earthquake are now living literally with their feet in the water due to the flooding. Tens of thousands of people left homeless by the quake had to decide whether to brave the storm under flimsy tarpaulins or risk returning into buildings damaged by the tremor and smaller aftershocks. Haiti has been hit by a series of natural disasters over the past years, including Hurricane Matthew in 2016. The deadliest was 2010 earthquake, which killed more than 200,000 people and caused extensive damage to the country's infrastructure and economy. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh reaches out to locals on second day of Jan Ashirwad Yatra. WHO flags fake jabs in India, Africa. And LPG prices hiked by ₹50 within 7 weeks. Congress slams BJP, says Modi government proving costly for common man. That's all for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.